Hey guys. So you might be asking why I look a little bit more fancy today. It's because number one, date night, and then I also want to go live to talk about something that I learned by hiring a kitchen coach. And yes, I feel like the title is a little bit clickbaity, but it's a maid. I call my maid a kitchen coach because, until you have, I think, a maid, you don't know what you're missing out on. And bear with me for a little bit. Just bear with me on this little thing. I want to let you know that I've been running some ads, right? And some of the ads have a picture of me, and people were like, you're trying to sell sex, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. That's me. So kind of want to go live to say, hey, I am the same person in the ad. Maybe look a little bit classy, but still, like, behavior-wise, kind of ratchet a little. So I want to kind of tell you guys my lesson in hiring a maid, which I will call kitchen coach, because I feel like she is a kitchen coach. So this is what I learned. So before I hired her, I would have tons and tons of plates. And I thought my life was one where I have to use plates, normal plates, right? And also, if you're here, I don't see any comments, but if you are here, say hi. So I thought that my life would always consist of plates, cups, day-to-day stuff. And so the house is filled with like 1 million cups and 1 million plates, and there's only 2 people here. And so anyway, what that led to is me behavioral wise. Hey Peter, my behavior was I would go down the stairs and I would always get another plate. I would always get a new cup, a new plate every single time. So my room became filled with so many cups and so many plates, and my maid has to work harder. So she was like, Kim, hey Lisa, Chrome Boss Lisa. So she was like, what if you switch to paper plates? And the thought didn't even come into my mind because of the the framework that you grow up with, right? We grow up with the framework that we're just used to. So I'm just used to plates. I'm not used to eating out of paper plates because I don't know why. For some reason, I associate paper plates with like party mode. And I'm like, I'm just in my kitchen. I'm just at home. I'm not partying here. Why am I using paper plates? And she's like, well, if you use paper plates, what that's going to do is that it's going to cut down on all this mess that, that is created. So why don't you use paper plates instead of normal plates and see how that changes your life a little bit? So we went to Costco, bought paper plates, and now I'm using paper plates to eat out of, even if I have normal, nice looking plates, right? And then what that did was it changed my life. Paper plates changed my life. Now I don't have a whole mess of plates with rotting food on top of it, sitting around for her to pick up later. Now I'm a clean person. And it took, a long time for me to become a clean person, but it took a coach teaching me and saying, hey, why don't you try this? Hey, why don't you just try that? It took a moment to change a lifetime of behavior. So Lisa says, no, gotta wash. Yeah, I don't have to wash. I have a dishwasher, so don't worry. I mean, I love washing. I grew up washing dishes, so I'm not against washing dishes, but we have a dishwasher. Trailer park dishes, right? That's what I associate dishes with, like, I don't know, like paper plates as party mode, as, oh, you're not like an adult now because you're using paper plates. And I found out that they make me into a cleaner person, which in turn translates into my environment being cleaner, which in turn translates to my mind being cleaner, not cleaner, you know, my mind's in the gutter. Just kidding, that's not what I mean. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lisa's like, I love paper plates. So now I'm thinking, you know, the plates aren't plastic, so I'm not throwing away plastic because I'm really against doing that to the environment and, you know, recycling. But paper plates I can jive with. I'm like, okay, paper plates, cool. And so now, Peter says, also I could teach you buy bottled water so you're using many cups. Oh, the thing that she said about cups is that she's like, Kim, why don't you use the same cup every time? Why don't you just use one cup? So before, I would go down the stairs, and if I wanted more coffee, if I wanted something to drink, I left my cup upstairs, and I'm like, you know, screw it, I'm gonna get another cup. And I end up having like 10 cups in my room. Some of the cups are half filled with like almond milk. Another cup is half filled with one type of coffee, and I have a Keurig machine, so one cup is filled with one type of coffee, another cup is half filled with another type of coffee. Anyways, some of you are probably thinking, why am I listening to this mess of a person? Oh man. So the lesson learned is now I use one cup. Like right now, the most cups I have in my room, in my office room, is just 2 cups. 1 cup for coffee and 1 cup for water. And my life is so clutterless. And so I want to show you. Super clean. I have food here, but look at this. Oh my gosh, my room. I am so proud of myself. I have a mixer that I'm not using, and a microphone, and some lights. Oh, I want to show you guys. This is so cool too. Like these lights, they turn off and on, and I have different colors for them. Yes, we are a party. We're in party mode right now, you guys. Yeah. Oh wait, let me just make it back to normal so my skin tone. So anyways, the lesson learned is that, you know, growing up with the stories that you tell yourself, it can change in a moment. The life that you lead, the life you've led, can change in a moment with a coach. And I'm gonna call my kitchen coach. But because of one moment, because of like one spark, one realization, whereas I would never think about that because that's her world, that's her expertise. But because I said yes to getting help and paying for help, I'm opening up doors for myself here, you guys. Get the paper plates party mode, yeah. And because of that, I'm so much more excited about working now. I mean, I like working before as well, but I'm like a desert rat turned into software entrepreneur, really. So at my roots, I'm a desert rat. Oh, and in October, I'm gonna be in Utah, roughing it out. I'm actually doing a primitive retreat where I'm gonna go into the wild and I'm gonna freaking use axe and then start a fire from scratch and build a shelter from scratch. I'm doing it at the beginning of October, and I'm really excited for that. So anyways, my heart is with with roughing it in nature. You can't really tell right now, but because I was like that, I didn't give a shit about my environment. I didn't care that my room was dirty because I'm always outside enjoying life and enjoying nature. I didn't care if my room was dirty. So no one really told me, and also because I've been my own boss for the past almost decade, no one told me that, Kim, when you become an entrepreneur, you might have the desk life more than you would like to, and you might have a mountain of plates and cups. And So yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. And Lisa's like survivor material. Yeah. So hey Adrian Lip is coming out with a cool extension. You told me, right, Adrian? Let me know what your extension does. So many cool Chrome bosses coming out with life like altering, universe denting software. You know what I mean? So anyways, I want to tell you guys that with a coach, because they live in that world and that's their expertise and that's their world, I think that it's such a disservice to say no to learning that world, to say no to like that shortcut, that energy, that excitement, right? It's like you don't know what you're missing out on. Anyways, I didn't know what I was missing out on. And I'm so glad that I said yes. I say yes to coaches in my world. I say yes to purchasing courses and programs to learn, and a maid, you know, saying yes to all these things. It makes me feel like, what have I been missing all along in my life? Lisa says, I will start this week. I want the elite coaching. Yay! Yes, Lisa. Lisa won a scholarship for our Chrome Boss Elite, which is a year-long program where we help you make monthly recurring income with simple software. Like, I teach what I do, and that's what I do. Chuck Scott said, you think your carbon footprint used less by using paper instead of washing dishes? You know, if I wash a lot of dishes, I'm using tons of water, right? Like a lot. But if I'm throwing away a paper plate, yeah, I don't know. Our carbon footprint compared to the amount of water that's actually being used by agriculture pales in comparison, right? Because most of our water consumption goes into agriculture and cattle and, you know, like feeding animals with wheat and all that stuff. So I'm not too worried about individual carbon footprint because it's so minuscule in terms of impact compared to like, why am I going off on this rant? What the heck you got me into? Okay, Lisa's like excited. Oh guys, look at my dress. I'm in my green room right now. But it's date night and I am proud to not look ratchet all the time. I only have certain outfits. I either look nice or I look like I'm going to the gym, like a boy, you know, no makeup. I look like a young Asian boy. And then otherwise, I look like a homeless person because I'm always in sweats or a tank top. But I look nice today. I look a little bit nice today. So, oh, guys, I have a 5-day free training on how to grow your group and monetize from your group. And what's special about my training is that you're going to be using software to automate this process where your customers were getting leads and growing your group, and that whole process is powered by automation, by simple software, by Chrome extensions. And what does that process look like, and what's the potential for you? Because, you know, Zuckerberg changed up the whole kind of game to being very group-centric, the whole Facebook group audience to be very group-centric. And there is a saying, you don't have to be the smartest in the room, you just have to be the first. So the things that my people are creating, like the software we're creating as well as the techniques we're using, I feel will help you monetize online if you've been struggling to figure it out to get traffic organically, to try to have people purchase into your program, enroll into their own dreams, you know, in the form of a Facebook group environment. Now's the time, and we're gonna start Monday. So come and have fun with us. One lucky winner will win a scholarship to work with us for a year in our year-long program, GroupConvert Ignite. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. Some of you guys have already spoken to me about it. The price will increase when we do our launch. So if you want to get in at the current price, then send me a message. Just reach out to me, just PM me, and get in before the price increase on Thursday, next Thursday. All right, Peter says, LOL. Oh, look at this, you guys. Like, look at this. So nice. Isn't this nice? ASMR moment. Okay. And I have one earring because I couldn't find the other one. But I mean, it's not that often that I dress up, so I kind of want to go live. And also I have a challenge, 5-day challenge I'm doing next week, so I'm like, might as well go live, tell you about it, tell you about my insight on the life-changing thing that happened to me, which is switching from normal plates to paper plates. That's life-changing. And yeah. And, you know, I was thinking, what if someone comes in and judge you, you know, like, oh, why are you using paper plates? Are you a kid? I'm thinking, who cares? This is your life, you know, you make it what it is. Lisa's like, you're a hot mess like me. All right, you guys, well, that's all. I'm gonna go and watch a movie. Oh, in a pandemic, this is what you can do for date night. This is for the couples out there. You can do a sit-in, like a drive-through, not a drive-through, a movie, sit-in, like outdoor. Why am I struggling to find the word? Like an outdoor movie theater, because the sound comes through the radio to your car, so you could sit there, enjoy good sound, at the same time have a date night and not be exposed to a bunch of people. So I think that's one of the tips too, another tip for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link in the description as well as in the up there for you guys to sign up for my free 5-day challenge, and I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, bye. Adrian, come into my training. It's 5 days, it's free. Okay, well, bye. Have a great day. Oh yeah, if you like that video, then you will love all the resources that I have over at kimcdang.com. That is KIMCDANG.com. There you will find all my courses, my extensions, all the offers that I have, as well as a lot of free resources if you are just getting started.